On the 26th of this year, the President wrote a letter addressed to the head of the State House Anti-Corruption Unit, Brigadier General Henry Soke, asking him to investigate what he called cases of criminality noted in the Bukedea poll, take action and report back. Museveni starts by listing irregularities registered in the poll won by Mary Akol. With 91% of the outcome, one of the candidates, Stephen Omagor, was invaded in the night before nomination and his academic documents confiscated. About 163 million shillings was stolen from him by government officials with the intention of preventing him from being nominated. Even when he made it for nomination, he was attacked at the Electoral Commission gate. On voting day, government officials reportedly invaded polling stations and voted on behalf of the voters. The president is reportedly touched that the country should not slide back to the crime waves of 1980.
Uwenge kicked me on the site. He kicked me badly, and it's the only pain I'm having apart from this one in the hands because of the struggle. So there, and the police were watching just 10 meters away.
A section of opposition politicians that NTV has spoken to say they are surprised at the president's letter, yet they think he's aware of what has been happening in other by-elections.
Mr. Museveni seems to have been absent in all these elections, because it's not the first time that electoral malpractice is happening.
The scale of rigging, I think that's what is bothering Museveni, that his colleagues in NRM are not following the instruction.
We saw what happened in the 2021 election. Ballot stuffing, people were murdered, many others are still in jail for nothing but supporting NUP, and all these illegalities that he was talking about in this letter. Has he just woken up to see these things?
You only have to read the judgments of the Supreme Court in the Besigye Museveni case 2001, Besigye Museveni case 2006, Amama Mbabazi Museveni case 2016 to understand what Mr. Museveni is talking about.
The politicians argue that the available laws are good and sufficient to ensure elections are held in a free and fair atmosphere, but the lack of a political will to implement law and order ensures that the malpractices continue.
What took place in Bukedea was a robbery, not the normal stealing of elections. And I don't see it stopping because the goodwill is not there. The laws are sufficient, but even if they are not there, just good manners.
We have said time and again, one, our laws are very clear on how elections should be conducted. Yeah, a free and fair election presupposes everybody should be at the same level.
Consequently, they say the police and not the State House Anti-Corruption Unit should be investigating the matter.
It's an indictment on government, it's an indictment on the Electoral Commission. It confirms that the public institutions have been taken over because including investigation of crime, that's work of police.
The IGP is just copied into. Number two is talking about an electoral issue. Ideally, you would have expected the president to equally address his concerns to the Electoral Commission.
A section of MPs have also commented on the president's letter.
We brought out these things. He did not answer any. I don't know what food now he ate, that now you can see that there are malpractices. People have been beaten, people have been killed.
In a lot of things that have happened in elections. Look at what happened in Kayunga. Kayunga is just near. Look at what happened in 2016 elections. What happened in 2021 elections. It was war.
Even then, questions persist on why the president developed an interest in the malpractices of Bukedea by-elections when similar concerns were raised by others in the polls held in Omoro, Soroti East City, Kayunga and Serere, among others. Bukedea, NTV.